Hello, my name is Kayani Isles. I'm the American Sign Language teacher, and how I came to be here is actually the culmination of brilliant minds, as I like to call them. Once Italian decided to phase out and they couldn't find an Italian teacher, and they wanted to bring in a new language, they opted for ASL. And I applied, and I got it. With the caveat that no one from the deaf community was going to come in, because if that happened, I took myself out of the pool. And with that not happening, I was able to come in and bring ASL to Hudson City School District. September is Deaf Awareness Month, and what we like to do, at least in our ASL classes, is celebrate the language, the culture, the community. So everything, all inclusive for the most part. And what I like to do here is I like to spread awareness through Hudson. Because there's not a large deaf community in the area, I think it's even more prevalent that we spread that kindness and the awareness of access. Not just as a sibling of a deaf adult, so I'm a SOTA, but as a hearing teacher, it's a huge responsibility on my shoulders to not only teach the language, but to teach the culture, to teach the history, teach about the community, but to really help students recognize the autism that surrounds our community and our society, but be able to recognize that, oh my gosh, I was being a little bit discriminatory against a disability community or against a deaf person, and not realizing that they were, but then to automatically like, oh, I know how to solve this, and I know how to interact, I know how to build that bridge and that connection. So the goal is to support the deaf community and to be an ally moving forward. As the ASL program has grown, we started with just one, and then we've gradually increased, and now we have 4 levels of ASL. The last 2, ASL 3 and 4, are both college credit classes, and we work in conjunction with COBOL-STIL, SUNY COBOL-STIL, and students can earn 3 credits each year. With that said, ASL 3 also offers the option to give students the Advanced Regents diploma because it's 3 years of the language. And then beyond that though, the way that we continue to use ASL is through every interaction our students have outside of the high school. So for example, I'm always getting phone calls from previous graduates, oh my gosh, Mrs. Isles, you would not believe I had a deaf person come into the store that I work at, or into the restaurant I'm working at, or into the mechanic's shop. It doesn't matter where they're at, they've all had an interaction, and they're so thankful that they're like, I could do it, Ms. Isles. I could step up and I could help facilitate that communication, whatever they needed. That is what it means for that ripple of kindness and inclusivity and access to go from our little community of Hudson High School out into the real world.